And now for a taste of things to come.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another watch-along presentation here from the Simply Reliable Studios. It is I, the Renegade of Wrestling, J.J. Williams, joined by Avatar Man, Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz. How are
What's
we
going
doing?
on? If I'm being honest, I'm going through some stuff, but wrestling is the escape, so that's what I'm here for.
There you go. Well, okay, so obviously we ended up going live a little bit later than we wanted to. But if we're being honest, there are two matches to promote here. So it's like it's not going to take a long time for us. We have Templario defending the MLW Middleweight Championship against Kushida. And then both men are going to be a part of the Battle Riot match. Now, for those of you that have never seen this before, and we did this show last year, the Battle Riot is essentially a Royal Rumble match. 40 men. I don't remember if women get involved also or not. But 40
I think so, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah, like I said, we've only done it once before, and I just can't remember. I know like the gauntlet for the golds, the call your shot gauntlets, like men and women compete for TNA. But I don't remember if there were women in this last year or not. But in any event, there's 40 participants. And it is a title match. Mads Krugger, the current MLW champion, is defending his title in the match. So either he's going to successfully defend or we will have a new champion. Now, some of you may know what is going to happen. There are spoilers out there as this show was taped last week. We thought it was going to be live last week. It was not. It happened last week, was taped for airing today, as was the case with Ring of Honor Global Wars, which the Simple Man Noah Foster is also covering. We also have coverage right now of Wrestling Revolver Cross Hour. We have 3 streams going right now of professional wrestling coverage, which brings us back to the point that we always make when it comes WrestleMania season. If you can't find something to enjoy tonight, whether it's Ring of Honor, MLW, or Revolver, kindly take your ass out of the fandom. Seriously. Because how is it that there are 3 different shows, varying degrees of popularity, and you can't find something to enjoy?
Yeah, you can't call yourself part of the IWC if you can't find something to enjoy.
For real. It's like you've got Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was the, pun intended, considering who they're owned by now. But back in the day, they were the elite independent promotion. MLW has, for lack of a better term, television shows, granted they air on YouTube, on a consistent basis. When they do their pay-per-views, they usually film episodes for their TV product as well. Then you've got Revolver, very popular independent promotion. I don't know if they're quite on the level of House of Glory and GCW, but they're probably top 5 independent promotions right now. So there's plenty of stuff out there to enjoy, to digest, to take in, as we've got Filthy Tom Lawler at ringside on commentary, along with Joe Dabrowski, I believe the guy's name was.
Is that who that was? I'm like, yo, in my head, I'm watching this commentary. I'm like, I know who this is, and the name couldn't pop up.
Yeah, it was Filthy Tom Lawler sitting next to him. And we're starting things off with Templario versus Kushida, who Kushida is always going to be cool as hell in my book because he dresses like Marty McFly.
Yeah, he damn sure does. Back to the Future.
Yeah, and it's like a mix of Marty from 1955 and Marty from 2015. Because the top half, you've got the life preserver jacket, the denim, looking like he does in 1955 and even 1985. But, in 1955, they think it's weird. And then the bottom half of him looks straight up like the design on the hoverboard.
He should, I swear, they should find a way to make him like hoverboard to the ring.
Right? But that's probably why they call him the time splitter.
Or like, or you can hoverboard, like have something pull him, and he's like holding on to the back of it, like he did in it was the skateboard. Like, yeah,
that would be cool. And here comes the Lion Warrior Templario, the current reigning and defending middleweight champion. One of the luchadors, I believe he's in CMLL as well. MLW has a partnership with CMLL luchadors.
Drew McIntyre should check his closet. I think he's missing his sword.
Right?
Woo! We need some luck keeping up. I can tell these two are going to move, and they're going to just, it's going to be nonstop.
I wonder if part of his name is supposed to be based off of the Knights Templar. The Templar Knights.
Yeah, maybe. That makes sense, actually.
When you look at his outfit, when you look at the sword, yeah, his nickname is the Lion Warrior, but his gear definitely looks like the Templar Knights, which, if you've ever seen National Treasure, you know about the Templar Knights.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best Nick Cage films, in my opinion. Referee calls for the bell, and we're underway here in our opening contest. And to your point, man, these guys are going to have a fast, furious, high-flying contest.
Already with
going for a little submission game here, little mat wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Not something I'm used to seeing from him. Nice arm drag, Japanese arm drag.
Mm-hmm.
Templario going for the Mexican surfboard.
I always love that move, dude. Yeah, you know what? Kushida should do that, and they should call it the hoverboard.
Right? Kushida gets out of it, turns it into a pinning predicament, gets 2 count. Templario back to the dominant position. Kushida spins under, trips the leg, gets a 1 count. Templario with a lucha arm drag, and Kushida rolls himself out of the ring.
I guess there is going to be little breaks. He took a break. He was like, I'm out this ring.
Well, both men are veterans in the business, so you know they know how to, like, kill the momentum. That's just that veteran ring savvy. If your opposition has got the momentum, find a way to stop it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kushida with some nice mat wrestling, leg trip. Modified surfboard variation of his own there. Templario rolls it over, gives it right back to him. Referee in perfect position looking for a submission from Kushida. Nice arm wringer from Kushida. Templario rolls through, trips Kushida up, flips him over, and we have another stalemate.
Ooh, I like this. I love mat wrestling. I'm talking about a high flyer nonstop match, and they did the complete opposite.
Right? Kushida with a side headlock here on Templario. Templario counters, gets a nice little arm wringer on Kushida, goes for a side headlock of his own. Notice he's working the opposite side because Lucha Libre always works the right, whereas traditional wrestling, you work the left. Nice leapfrog from Kushida. Up and over goes Templario. Kushida off the rope. Handspring cartwheel. Templario ducks the clothesline. Up and over. Sunset flip. Roll through. Shotgun drop kick by Kushida.
That was a good observation by you, JJ.
Oh, the working the right versus the left?
Yeah.
It's like, don't forget, I used to wrestle, so I know these things.
Yeah.
Because for me,
yeah, you got better experience than me. My wrestling was all backyard.
I always worked more of the lucha side, working the right side, because that's just what feels natural. You know?
Yeah.
Most people are right dominant, you know? You write with your left hand, you point with your right hand, you wave with your right hand, like almost everything is done right. So it's just common that when you're going to try and do this, your brain tells you to go right, but left is the normal unless you wrestle the lucha style. So you've got to almost force train yourself to work left unless you're ambidextrous or you're left, strong.
Yeah. I wasn't able to. I never did the lucha. I did more like the MMA backwards. I grew up with karate and stuff, but yeah, my wrestling was more like that backyard stuff. So,
well, same. I don't want to take anything away from same, but still, like, we tried to be as TV professional as we could. So we were like the non-backyard wrestling, in the fact that our stuff was so WWE inspired and not ECW, like, the stuff you would normally see in backyard wrestling inspired. So Ticker just showed a bunch of the places MLW is going to be coming next, including Chicago, Atlanta, New York. Kind of would like for them to come to California again. They did a few shows out here last year, but I wasn't going to shows at that point. I'd kind of like to go see an MLW show. Add them to my list. Templario charging in at Kushida, clothesline in the corner. Kushida runs right up behind him, follows it up. Templario Superman punches Kushida in the corner, duck the clothesline. Kushida gets face planted in the corner via Templario. Templario rolls through, charges in at Kushida, steps up on the middle rope. Kushida step up in Seguri, rocks Templario, who's seated on the top turnbuckle. Let me just say, for a guy that's not used to doing play-by-play, having to do a fucking lucha match, trying to keep up with the pace is difficult. Templario in a sticky predicament. Kushida goes and does like a little hand plant, kicks Templario off the top there to the outside. Kushida teasing he's going up top. Swanton bomb off the top takes out Templario on the apron there, the mat down below. Look again at that Swanton, Jesus. The guy in the front row with an NGI 10 shirt, the Nick Gage Invitational 10, which just happened for GCW. Kushida goes for a crossbody block. Templario catches him up on the shoulders.
Yeah, if he would have hit that.
Kushida charges in, up and over, step up in Seguri goes Templario, rocks Kushida, sends him to the floor below.
So as simple as that is, the insecurity, you got to be so careful. I hurt my eardrum behind getting kicked in the side of the head like that.
Yep, Templario with a nice handspring, sending himself up and over the top rope there, taking out Kushida on the outside. Both men have to be careful not to get injured or too spent. They are a part of the Battle Riot match later on, which is our main event.
I know. Would your strategy be not to go as hard in this match just so you're not blown up for that match?
Well, but at the same time, this is a title match, so Kushida wants to win the title. And Templario is going to go just as hard as Kushida does because he doesn't want Kushida to leave with his belt. Couple of hotties ringside there.
True. Well, what's the most they're going to rest, though? A half hour, 20 minutes?
Oh, it depends. You know, I mean, it is Rumble style where everybody enters in intervals. So depending on where they come in the draw, Templario walking the top rope, but Kushida catches him, trying to get him into a cross arm breaker there. Templario rolls through. Looked like Templario was going to go for one of his own. Kushida Magistral Cradle gets two. Oh, Templario kicks out.
That was smooth.
Kushida goes for a PK. Roll through. Locks. What is Kushida going for here? Nice kick to the midsection.
Dude, what is he doing? I thought he was going to climb the rope. I'm like, you see how far that man is?
Kushida looking for the hoverboard lock. Templario.
Dude, that's such a great looking submission, by the way.
Templario's power stalling vertical suplex into a face plant. Templario with the pinfall. There's one. There's two. Kushida kicks out.
He should have kneed him at the end of that face plant.
Right? Turned it to pseudo GTS. Hopefully been enough to put him out for 3.
The hell is he going for now?
Looked like he was going to go for a deadlift German. Kushida looking for the hoverboard lock again. Rotates completely around Templario. Can't get him to drop. There's a jumping knee strike from Templario. Templario with some fast-paced action here, some offense, couple of kicks, enziguri, Kushida up, arm drag, handspring, shotgun drop kick. Templario's rocked, Kushida goes, Templario catches him. GTS connects.
You just mentioned a GTS too.
I did, but Templario can't capitalize. Kushida is rocked. Templario barely getting back to his feet here.
I don't think he know where he at. Well, there he goes. Now he knows.
Sit out power bomb. 1, 2. Kushida kicks out.
If he would have won, I would have said, "Look, a power bomb won before the Blue Thunder."
Damn it.
Wait,
What's
what?
going on, Matt? How are you doing tonight?
Did he just do a Booker T impression? What was that?
Templario's saying that's it. Went for another power bomb. Kushida was able to get out of it. Has him in an ankle lock submission now. Kicks the arm as Templario is going for the rope. Clothesline turns him inside out. Oh, nasty fisherman. He gets the 3 count. Kushida is your middleweight champion.
Yeah, that was a nasty finisher. What was that?
I think I heard him call it Back to the Future, but it looked like a fisherman suplex into a buster, but very short range, not as elevated as normal.
Just need 3 seconds.
But the winner of this match and your new MLW middleweight champion, Kushida.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Me neither. I'm kind of freaking out about these Contra glitches, though, as Kushida is celebrating here. Ikuro Kwon is coming out. Another member of the Battle Riot later. I think he's taking his claim. He wants to be next.
Dude, is it me or does he look like a Japanese cholo?
God damn it, Walter. You're out of line, but you're not wrong. Just remember, though, Contra never comes alone.
Hell no, they don't. They got the...
Oh, wait a minute, though. Ikuro Kwon going after Templario instead of Kushida. And now Kushida stopping Templario. Is Kushida a part of Contra now?
Konami made the game Contra. That's Japanese. I don't know. Is that the relation?
I don't know. He just tossed Kushida a Contra shirt. Is Kushida going to put this on?
Dude, if you're a Japanese wrestler...
Kushida's a member of Contra, bro.
If you're a Japanese wrestler and you're in a faction called Contra, if you don't come up with a finisher and call it the Konami code, I'm going to be disappointed.
Kushida just turned heel.
That's weird. I don't know. I mean, it'll work. It's weird to see him as a heel, though.
Very weird. Holy crap.
Is that the first time in his career? I've never seen him be heel.
I don't know about first time in his career, but first time that I've ever seen, to your point. I obviously I didn't follow him too much in Japan and everything. I only know him really from TNA. In TNA, I don't think he was ever heel. And as far as
Not
I
that
know,
I
in
remember. I remember.
MLW, he hasn't been a heel until now. Kushida is member of Contra.
I mean, I guess that's how you started off, right? Started off with a bang.
Hey. I'm still tripping that Austin Aries is still wrestling, yo, for real.
I just saw his shirt and I was like, he's still there. And then I see Riddle and I'm like, what trouble did he get in this week?
And we're taking a look at again Kushida attacking Templario afterwards. Ikuro Kwon out there. Everyone thought he was going to make his stake for the middleweight title. And we see Kushida walking back up the ramp there with Ikuro Kwon. I'm still dumbfounded here.
Starting off with a shock because I'm like, where did that come from?
Our backstage, Mads Krugger.
Oh no, stay away from him, Shotzi. Shotzi kind of gave him a look too. You saw that?
Mm-hmm. Kind of wish Shotzi give me that kind of look.
Right? Well, if she has a thing for tall men, if she has a thing for tall men, they don't come much taller than this dude.
Right? Now we get a little Contra promo here. Krugger and Mads and Ikuro Kwon, who we just saw. The Almighty, the Masked Mercenary, has seized the MLW World Title. Contra Unit regains power. Now you must show allegiance. Cut off. And all these different code words. Seize Major League Wrestling. Accept, yes or no.
I swear that's almost like Jericho coming out.
Dude, I'm loving this like old school video game style. He pressed no and closed the computer. He pushed Ikuro Kwon out the way. Sounded like he said, where I go now, I go alone. Maybe Krugger is leaving Contra. Yeah, MLW Fusion. This is the show I was talking about. A brand new season of MLW Fusion. So here are the Battle Riot rules. 2 combatants are going to begin the match. New entrant will come out every 60 seconds. No disqualifications. Weapons are legal. The MLW World Championship is on the line, which is being defended by Mads Krugger. Eliminations can happen by pinfall, submission, or being thrown over the top rope. Who will survive and become the champion? It is time to riot.
Is it me or last year when we did this? Riddle defended the title in this battle royal, right?
He did, yes. All right, who is going to be the first entrant? Really? We're starting with him. Killer Kross is number 1.
Yo, he about to last super long if he don't win or win. I'm a little shocked by that. I would have kept Killer Kross for a little later.
Well, if you think about it, a lot of people were saying that he didn't want to sell, he didn't want to bump for people in WWE. So what better way to silence all that criticism than to make him number 1? He literally has to outlast 39 other people to win. How do you do that without selling, without bumping?
Yeah, good point.
It's a great way to silence the haters, as Killer Kross is being accompanied by his wife, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Lucky some bitch.
Now, almost as big as who's number 1 is who's number 2. Like, who is his first adversary going to be? And who is number 2? Matt Riddle, the rude dude. The former MLW champion himself.
Last year's champion. Damn, I brought him up and he's number 2. You brought up the GTS and they did it right after. What are they listening to us?
For real, right?
Oh, and I think about it. I kind of like this. Don't they both got? Well, I know Riddle, of course, but doesn't Kross got legitimate MMA background too?
I'm not sure.
I think Kross was doing Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu or something.
Riddle just taunting Kross. Kross shaking his head like, really, motherfucker? You want to mess with me? Riddle's won the last 2 Battle Riots. If he's going to win his 3rd one in 3-peat, he's got to go the entire length of this match. Riddle goes for a clothesline, ducks, Kross German suplexes him, gives him a cross chop, runs into a back elbow, a couple of forearm smashes, a kick from Riddle to Kross. Kross backed up against the turnbuckle there.
I think
Kross
they're being stiff with one another.
Tries to charge through, clotheslines Riddle in the corner. Riddle with a sleeper on Kross here. Drops Kross down. If he can get a submission here, that'll be it for Killer Kross.
Bro, that looks tight too.
Next person about to come out, 2, 1. Ben Bishop is coming to the ring now.
If he's smart, I would sit back in the corner and let this chokehold stay on.
Right? And he's not smart. He stomps Riddle. Kick to the midsection of Riddle from Bishop. Some lazy stomps, bro. If you're going to be in there with 2 former WWE superstars, you need to lay that shit in there.
Right. Either way, you came off automatically looking stupid, because why would you break up somebody already submitting somebody?
For real. Riddle went for the RK Bro. Didn't get it. Black hole slam by Bishop. Now Bishop calling for a choke slam.
They don't get any smaller with the people coming out. Sheesh.
Riddle gets out of the choke slam. Slapping Bishop in the chest. Kick to the midsection. Goes for a knee strike. Bishop has him goozled. Goes for the choke slam again. Riddle slides out of it. Tries to lock in that sleeper hold on Bishop. Next entrant coming out here in 4, 3, 2, 1. It's one of the good brothers. Is it Gallows or Anderson? It's Doc Gallows, entrant number 4. So we got another big hoss here.
Told you they don't get any smaller. I think that dude tapped to Riddle at the last second.
I don't know. We didn't see it because the camera was on Gallows coming out, but I don't see him in the ring. So you might be onto something there. He may have been eliminated. Gallows going right after Riddle. Tries to throw him over the top rope. Riddle's holding on. Here comes Kross from behind. Clubs Gallows to the back of the head and neck. Knee strike to the midsection of Kross. Gallows throws Kross in the corner. Now Riddle running up, goes right after Gallows. Again, why don't we get some kind of unholy alliance? Get one of these big hosses out of there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stuck in the ring with Gallows or Kross. Next entrance coming out here in 3, 2, 1.
What's Gallows? 6'9", 6'10"? Shoot.
Something like that. Cha-Cha Charlie is the next entrant.
Dude left the hat on.
Riddle's doing the dance with him. Cha-Cha Charlie is now sashaying around the ring. Ducks the kick from Riddle. Nice German suplex from Cha-Cha Charlie to Riddle as Gallows and Kross are fighting in the corner. Jumping knee strike from Riddle catches Cha-Cha Charlie under the chin.
Riddle so high, he probably thinks it's a jalapeno on a hat just doing this dance around the ring.
Better than a jalapeno on a steak.
Yeah, that dude has come to Sacramento like 4 times and I missed him.
You need to go see him, dude. Jeff Dunham is hilarious live.
And his main one
is to eliminate Riddle.
His main dummy's name is Walter.
Yep. Walter and Peanut. Oh, and there goes Gallows. Gallows eliminated by Kross. Next entrant coming out here in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe Coffey, the Gallus boys on top. Where's Noah when we need him? Jumping headbutt there by Coffey to Cha-Cha Charlie. European uppercut rocks Cha-Cha.
I need a Coffey.
Takedown.
I need a Coffey versus Cappuccino Jones match. Just let me call it.
Joe Coffey going for the Cesaro swing there. Slingshot into the corner. Cha-Cha Charlie is dazed. Running European uppercut from Coffey. Goes for another one. Charlie moves out of the way. Kross and Riddle still going at it. Nice side suplex from Cha-Cha Charlie to Joe Coffey there. Charlie with a snap neck breaker. And he's doing his cha-cha in the middle of the ring, celebrating. Nice jumping elbow drop from Cha-Cha Charlie. Coffey back up. Staggers into the corner. Next entrance going to come in here momentarily. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diego Hill, entrant number 7.
What do we have? 2 eliminations so far?
Yeah, 2 eliminations. Diego Hill, nice drop kick to Riddle. Drop kick to Coffey, sends him back in the corner. Coffey up and over, but he's holding on. Barely able to hold on.
I don't think I've ever seen a drop kick like that. He kind of whips his leg at the very last second, like kind of.
Diego Hill with a nice uppercut to Joe Coffey. Now some body shots. Riddle taunting the crowd. He's got Kross on the ropes, but he's taunting instead of sticking on Kross. Now a shot from Diego Hill to Riddle. Little ball in. Catches a knee from Riddle. Next participant coming out here in 5, 4,
He was watching Swerve a little too much.
1. Nice knee strike there from Riddle to Diego. And here comes Mads Krugger, the champion.
Saying he got to defend his belt for a while. He's number 8 out of 40. Woo!
At 32 more entrants. Joe Coffey with a running Superman punch on Kross, going after the biggest name so far in the match.
And I know, wrestling and logic, but if I was everybody, I would jump Krugger so you can guarantee a new champ.
Right. Diego Hill flailing his legs, goes to skin the cat, struggling there. Unable to skin the cat, but he does get himself back in the ring. There goes Cha-Cha Charlie, courtesy of Krugger. Riddle and Coffey in the corner. Kross calling timeout, pointing at Krugger. I think they're on your frequency here, Walter. Like, dude, if we take him out, there's a new champ. One of us is going to be champion. Double team Irish whip.
That's what I would do.
Bursts right through. Double clothesline takes down both Kross and Riddle. Next entrant coming in. Who do we have here now? Matthew Justice coming out with a trash can full of goodies. This Battle Riot Rumble is about to get hardcore, gentlemen. Justice goes after Coffey. Went after Riddle first. Now he's turning his attention to Diego Hill. Kross with a trash can.
Now that's how you stop.
You're right. Trash can to Krugger. Krugger on the ropes there. Kendo stick to the gut of Krugger from Justice. One to Diego Hill, then Coffey catches him with a trash can. Next entrant coming out, 2-1-0. Paul Walter Hauser's coming out now.
Oh my God, not this dude. I can't take this dude.
Why? Dude is actually a champion for Progress Wrestling.
I know, it's just something about him. What the hell event I think me and James called something where he did kind of impress me in that fight, but then the fight before it wasn't so impressive. I don't know. He's hit and miss for me, I guess.
It's like, dude has a legitimate Emmy, and he's a freaking pro wrestler. Like, mad respect to Paul Walter Hauser. If Logan Paul can do it, this guy can too. And he seems to take it just as seriously. Like, he's not the same type of physical specimen that Logan is, but as far as putting in the work and the grind, he seems to take it seriously. Look at that scoop slam to Joe Coffey that he just did. And let's remember, Joe Coffey helped get The Rock into ring shape again.
Yep.
Next entrant coming out, who's it going to be? Josh Bishop. It's like, I do not
I'm not gonna lie.
Walter Hauser. He was trying to chop Krugger and just having no effect on him.
Dude, he just walked right through it. I almost forgot weapons were allowed because nobody was really using them. And Josh Bishop's immediately grabbed the table like, yep.
Josh Bishop reminds me of Psycho Sid. The height, the build, the curly blonde hair, like, he reminds me of Sid.
And he's just as nuts.
Bishop has got a couple of different tables set up at the ringside area, but we know the standard lore when it comes to that. He who sets it up traditionally goes through it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Poor Paul trying to roll out of the way. Somehow Matt Riddle still hit him.
And Bishop just going around kicking everybody, smashing Diego Hill. Matthew Justice off the top takes out Bishop, but Bishop pops right back up. Virtually no effect. Headbutt by Coffey. Clubbing shot to the back of Justice. Paul Walter Hauser working over Bishop in the corner. And some knee strikes from Coffey to Justice. Riddle getting choked out by what looks like a crutch.
Is that a pineapple in the ring?
For some reason. I mean, I guess it doesn't belong on pizza, so we can use it in a wrestling match. Next entry, 3, 2, 1.
If it was an apple, I was going to say maybe Carlito's a surprise entry.
Paul London. Yeah, one of these days, I want to see the Brian Kendrick come out too, and you can get a London and Kendrick reunion.
Right?
Like, I'm sure he's not doing much these days. Let me get that back on the indie scene. Bishop just chucks Justice over the top rope through the table. He is eliminated now and took a table spot for good measure. Look at this again.
Yeah.
He barely caught the table at the right spot, but it still collapsed nonetheless.
And then Bishop climbed up to taunt, man. Don't climb the ropes on a Battle Royal type match.
Oh, and now we got Bishop and Krugger face to face. Both men trading chops, neither one of them phased by the other one. Riddle gets Bishop with a trash can lid, then one for Krugger. Meteora from Riddle to Bishop. Got very little of it, if we're being honest. Now Meteora to Krule gets a little bit more of it, just shoves his junk into Krule's face. Good thing Krule's wearing a mask. Next entrant coming out here, 2-1-0. Anthony Greene coming out, number 13.
Well, what's the time between them?
Through crossbody. Goes for a pinfall on Coffey, gets 2.
Oh, that seemed a little longer than 2 minutes on that one. But, you know.
Well, no, it's supposed to be minute intervals, but you know how it is. They speed up some, slow down others. Anthony Greene.
I'm a man, so, you know, I really don't know how long 2 minutes is.
Paul Walter Hauser getting some shots on Greene now. Next entrant about to come out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Don Gato.
Don Gato. Want to take it out now? Don Gato Tequila?
Uh-huh. But it's the luchador that represents Don Gato Tequila. It's Don Gato. With his ladies coming out with a couple bottles of tequila. And then the girls are bringing a little board with shot glasses on it. And all of them are taking a shot. And now he's bringing that board with him to the ring. Going to use it as a weapon, I'm assuming. Oh, it looks like a title belt on the other side. Don Gato is in the match, using that weapon on Riddle. I wonder who that is in the mask, who they got to play Don Gato. Next entrant coming out here. Stallion Rogers. Never heard of this guy.
Yeah, I wonder who that is in the mask, too.
Diego Hill trying to pull the Kofi Kingston spot here. Wasn't able to skin the cat. Barely able to pull his own body weight back into the ring. It's like, far be it from me to talk about, you know, working out and stuff with me being as chubby as I am. But, like, if you're going to try and do spots like this in a battle royal, you might want to work on your strength conditioning, bro.
Right?
It's like he couldn't skin the cat. He's barely able to pull his own body weight up. Like, come on, bro.
Dude, why is everybody doing stomps now? Well, that was a double stomp, but still.
Josh Bishop barely holding on after being knocked down by Krugger. Don Gatto still in this thing somehow. Using that board that looks like a title belt as a weapon. Now a kendo stick to the back of Diego Hill. And Don Gatto holding that up. Next entrant coming out. Austin Aries, the greatest man who ever lived, or so he says.
We just talked about him too a little earlier. I still can't believe he's on the go, but whatever.
Looking like an extra from the Cobra Kai series.
I don't know, bro.
There goes Don Gatto and Stallion Rogers. Austin Aries just walking around the ring at this point. Paul Walter Hauser trying to creep in behind Riddle. Double chops Diego Hill and Riddle. And they both double team chop him, drops Walter Hauser. Diego Hill and Riddle going toe for toe, chop for chop. Bishop and Krugger still fighting in the corner, using the Singapore cane. Jumping knee strike from Riddle to Diego Hill. Someone just put this poor kid out of his misery already. Next entrant coming out here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Alan Angels.
You gotta remind me of who that is.
Attacking Austin Aries, 2 double A's in a row.
Remind me who Alan Angel is?
Used to be member of the Dark Order.
Oh, okay. All right.
Paul Walter Hauser just got pinned by Paul London. Yeah, Alan Angels was a member of the Dark Order. He went to TNA for a little bit. Prestige World Champion before losing the title to Judas Icarus in a steel cage match.
That Aries sneaking up behind?
Joe Coffey, trying to get Joe Coffey out. You still got both other members of Gallus coming in here at some point. Coffey could definitely use the backup there. Now Paul Walter Hauser getting up there. He gets Paul London eliminated, and that's going to count. Next entrant coming out here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Adam Brooks. Super kick from London drops Paul Walter Hauser. Someone just got eliminated on the other side there.
I didn't even see who it was either.
It looks like it might be that Diego Hill kid finally getting eliminated.
Paul and well, the 2 Pauls, I guess, right? They're awfully close to that table.
Mm-hmm. So we got Alan Angels and Austin Aries fighting. we've got, to your point there, Paul Walter Hauser up on the middle rope. London's brought out on the table. Swanton bomb from Hauser onto London. Table does not break.
I was not expecting that. I thought he was just going to do like a splash. My man did a full-on flip.
Next entrant about to come out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cody Fluffman. I know nothing about this guy either. But Alan Angels went for a punch on him and acts like he hurt his hand. Now he's literally rolling over Alan Angels like a steamroller. Now he's on Coffey. 2 count.
He literally just steamrolled him. Literally.
Now he's going after Riddle. Riddle jumps and lands on him senton style. Next person coming out here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, snap. Kushida officially representing Contra. Contra flashed before he entered. It is official. Kushida is a member of Contra, and he's going right after Krugger.
That was fast by the production team.
On Krugger. Riddle choking out Joe Coffey. And there goes Joe Coffey. Kushida is sticking right on Krule. Apparently that's going to be the game plan here from Contra, is getting Krugger out since he decided to go solo here.
By the way, I kind of like the referee shirts that MLW has.
Yep. Next entrant coming out here, who's it going to be? Trevor Lee, the former Cameron Grimes. Trevor Lee going right after Krule.
Did Krugger just save him?
I missed it. I was muting a chat because notifications were starting to blow up. Big boot
I can
from
tell
Krule,
Krugger
though, drops Trevor Lee. See Austin Aries talking to the referee there. I wonder what he's doing. Next entrant about to come in here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Another member of the Contra unit. Ikuro Kwon. Entrant number 22. We have passed the halfway point here. Cody Fluffman is eliminated.
They steamrolled his ass out of there.
Krule and Kwon going face to face now. Missed from Ikuro Kwon to Krule, but Krule has a mask, so I don't think it has that much effect on him.
You're right.
Now Kwon and Kushida, though, double teaming Krule. Is K the gimmick here? Kwon, Kushida, Krule, Kai, Janai Kai is a member of Contra.
And then Contra, right? It's like Mortal Kombat too, that they spell it all with K's, all C sounding words.
Well, no, Contra is spelled with a C. But like all the main members, either their first or their last name is K's. Krugger, Kwon, Kushida, Kai.
I guess that's the gimmick, yeah.
Next entrant getting ready to come out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wolfgang from Gallus. Another opportunity for the Gallus boys to get on top after Joe Coffey got eliminated. Going right after Austin Aries.
But it should be time for some eliminations. The ring's getting pretty full now.
Mm-hmm. But like you've got some big hosses in there that you would expect to be just like chucking motherfuckers and nothing's happening. You know, you've got Krugger in there, you've got Kross, you've got Wolfgang, you've got Bishop. All of them some big, hefty, meaty men. And none of them are really like dominating like that, you know?
Right. They should be tossing people, and Riddle should be submitting people. There should be a few eliminations by now.
Next entrant about to come out here. 2, 1. Davey Boy Smith Jr. Wait a minute. Contra logo coming up. Contra's beating the crap out of Davey Boy Smith Jr. Baba Thunder. Okay, well, so much for the K gimmick. But he's coming out with a body bag. Looks like that body bag is big enough for Krule.
Did he take somebody's spot, or they were just beating somebody up?
He took Davey Boy Smith Jr.'s spot. Baba Thunder and Krule face to face. Baba Thunder has a little bit of height on Krule. Both men throwing heavy punches, back elbow, rocks Krugger. Ducks the clothesline. Side suplex from Baba Thunder takes Krugger off his feet. Wait a minute, we're getting the Contra logo again.
What was that about? I was trying to say these are two huge men, and then the Contra thing came back.
That's their version of like the NWO takeover, you know, when the NWO logo would flicker.
Yep.
Next entrant about to come out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Satoshi Kojima. Wait a minute, the Contra logo is flickering again. Kojima's taken out now. Simon Gotch is a member of Contra, apparently. One of the vaudevillains from back in the day.
Wow, I haven't seen him since I think it was the last time we called MLW.
Okay, I see what's happening here. All the next entrants are getting taken out by Contra members so they can accomplish their mission with Krule here.
Okay, yep, I see.
I mean, you think about it. Davey Boy Smith was supposed to come out. Baba Thunder came out. Kojima was supposed to come out. Then we got Simon Gotch instead. They are on a mission to do something to Krule here. Krule's been tossed over the top rope. He's still holding on. Gotch and Kwon and Baba Thunder all trying to get him out. Kushida trying to get in there. Ikuro Kwon with the sleeper on Krule. Kushida goes through the middle rope. Oh, Ikuro Kwon snap-mirrored over the top rope, but he's able to hold on. Next person coming out. Oh, there goes Simon Gotch. Kwon has been eliminated. Kushida's been eliminated. Somehow, some way, Krule is able to eliminate all the Contra members.
That was crazy.
Oh, Krule has been eliminated.
Oh crap, we're gonna get a new champ.
I don't know who this dude is, but he eliminated Krule and just splashed him off the ring apron.
He reminded me of what's that dude's name? Sam, the one that was a rival with Fuego del Sol.
Oh, Stackhouse?
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a dude in JCW named Congo Kong who's kind of got a similar build, but he doesn't have that mask, I don't think.
Was that a spike, like a metal spike in his hand? What the hell?
Yep. Whoever this guy is was able to get rid of Krule. Contra effective in their mission. Baba Thunder now with the body bag, trying to get Krule into the body bag. To your point, we are going to have a new MLW champion.
And we still got several more people to go, and then everybody that's in the ring. So
At
I
least
can't
a
even wait to
quarter of
guess.
the field. RKO there from Kross to Trevor Lee. Pinfall from Aries, almost got a 3 count on Trevor Lee. Capitalizing on the RKO from Kross. Next person about to come in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesus Rodriguez.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I almost feel like it's almost like since it was taped and then shown later, like they're using that Krugger logo as like an editing thing. Like they were editing something that happened in the match. That's why they keep showing it.
Well, no, but that's part of the Contra gimmick. Jesus
Yeah,
Rodriguez
true.
with a nice flatliner. The former Ricardo Rodriguez, the personal ring announcer of Alberto Del Rio, also known as Chimera on the independent scene before becoming Ricardo Rodriguez.
How did he not introduce himself?
Rolls, who is that? Adam Brooks over, looking for a cross arm breaker onto Adam Brooks. And now Aries
He's
going
reaching for the ropes, but there's no rule.
at the same time.
There's no rope breaks, right? He keeps reaching for the ropes. There's no rope breaks.
I don't think so. But, you know, it's force of habit when you're in a submission to go for a rope break.
It's true.
Next entrance about to come out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Karl Anderson from the Good Brothers. Entrant number 28. We still have 12 more entrants. Anderson going right after Killer Kross. Couple of chops, European uppercut. Another chop.
At that camera angle, for some reason, Karl Anderson looked a little taller than usual.
Right. Kross and Riddle still in this thing, number 1 and 2 respectively, and they're working together on Joshua Bishop.
Surprised there hasn't been more team ups. Like usually in battle royals, you see up by Bishop. You usually see some weird alliances. You haven't really seen that.
Well, Riddle and Kross, about the weirdest one you've seen so far.
Yeah, right.
Next entrant getting ready to come out here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sydney Akeem, Reggie. Nice couple of handsprings into the RKO onto Jesus.
We're going to see some crazy stuff happening.
Yep. The man who was responsible for bringing out the mud to the NXT before your Jada Parker took it over.
Yep.
Austin Aries going for a pin on Anderson, gets a 2 count. The Kross is bloody. I didn't catch how he got busted open, but he's bleeding now. And he's pissed at Riddle. Riddle throwing a forearm shot, Kross throwing one back. They're throwing blows now.
I didn't even see when Kross got bloodied.
3, 2, 1. Next entrant is Hammerstone.
When did you say this was recorded?
Last week.
Oh, okay. Because I was just trying to think of my head.
Ironic. A week ago tonight, which is ironic because as we're doing this double feature style, Kross is fighting Bear Bronson on the Revolver show that James is doing. And we've got Kross in the ring here too.
I was asking because I was thinking about Steve Macklin's just that briefcase. He was the fired one. I said, what if he pops up here? But it was pre-recorded.
But TNA was pre-recorded too, I think. So damn it. Anderson really taking it to Jesus here. Hammerstone was able to hold off the attack. Going after Aries now, which bless him for that. Next entrant about to come out. Ricky Martinez. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I literally said, this, and then you said, this. Get ready.
I didn't hear a word you said. You got really kind of robotic there. Ricky Martinez and Austin Aries going toe-to-toe here. Aries trying to eliminate him. Next entrant coming out, 2, 1, 0. Ariel Dominguez.
That's another one that I have no idea who that is.
Nice takeover from Dominguez to Rodriguez. Sidney Akeem comes in for a clothesline. Ariel Dominguez takes him over. Now going to toe-to-toe with Riddle. Riddle with the nice GTS to Dominguez. Hammerstone lifts him up and just chucks him over the top rope. Thanks for coming. Going to get to see Hammerstone in a few days at GCW in LA. Next entrance about to come out. Aries looking for some teamwork from Hammerstone. Hammerstone telling him to get bent. Festus? Festus.
Like the Festus? Like when the bell rings, he changes.
Yeah, remember, that's Doc Gallows' gimmick. So Gallows is in this thing twice as Festus and as Doc Gallows.
So they would have to ring the bell for him to snap?
I guess. This is hilarious, actually. The crowd is chanting, ring the bell, because they know what happens. Trevor Lee's like, no, please don't. Don't ring the bell. I don't want to die. But he's got the lost look in his eye, the tongue. Even Carl Anderson is looking at him like, what the fuck, bro? He's got the name written on the back of his tights, Festus, with the line underneath it, like the WWE scratch logo. Anderson has no idea what's going on. He's like completely lost. They just showed the timekeeper's bell. Crowd chanting to ring the bell. Everyone in the ring is like, no, please don't. Riddle
I guess if
saying
Foley
no,
can
don't.
do it, he can do
Batista
it, right?
saying no, don't. Trevor Lee saying no, don't. There's the timekeeper.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
But the timekeeper can't ring the bell because the match isn't over. Next person's about to come out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it going to be Jesse? Donovan Dijak. I was going to say, dude, if it was Jesse, Festus's old tag partner, that would have been hilarious. Dijak goes right after Austin Aries, gets a shot at Riddle, shot at Akeem, shot at Trevor Lee. Sidney Akeem is goozled. Chokeslam to Sidney Akeem. Donovan Dijak, one half of the MLW tag champions in the Skyscrapers, along with Bishop Dyer, the former Baron Corbin.
That would have been perfect if they did. I wonder what Jesse is doing nowadays.
I don't know, but Festus is just standing in the corner.
So wait, when the match is over, they'll ring the bell and they'll step out of it. Like I want to see where this is going.
Right? Karl Anderson just got eliminated by Dijak. Next entrance about to come out here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bishop Dyer now, the other Skyscraper, the other half of the tag champions. And they have eyes locked on Festus. But wait a minute, Karl Anderson's over by the timekeeper's bell. Dijak and Corbin trying to get him to snap out of it. Dijak flipping his man boob. Both men throwing shots at Festus. Festus not responding.
Wait, maybe Karl will go grab the ring and ring it himself.
He's got the ring bell. Karl Anderson has the ring bell. And he has rung the bell, and Festus is snapped. Shots to Dyer, shots to Dijak, shots to everybody. Festus is on one now. Ricky Martinez eliminated by Festus. Hammerstone comes in and he dumps Festus over. Festus has been eliminated. This crowd is not happy. Anderson rings the bell. Festus goes back to being dormant, and Anderson is leading Festus away from the ring.
That was hilarious, though. I like that they did that.
That's got to be one of the greatest spots I've ever seen in a battle royal. LJ Cleary comes out now, entrant number 36.
If Mick Foley can do it, damn it, Luke Gallows can do it.
Right? That's all that's left is for him to come out as Luke Gallows, the straight edge savior. Nice destroyer onto Riddle by this LJ guy. Going after Trevor Lee.
I forgot what number are we? 20 something?
Huh?
Are we at 31 or something?
We're in our 30s. I think I said that was 36.
Oh, okay. All right.
4 more. And so far, no women in this match, so I guess there are no women competitors in the Battle Riot. Next entrant coming out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Madman Fulton coming out now. Yeah, entrant number 37, so 3 more people. See, and I
And
thought
keep
once
in
the
mind, we
bell
are
rang,
guaranteed.
what?
Keep in mind, we're guaranteed a new champ no matter what. So we're looking at the champ in the ring, or unless it's one of the two that's left.
3 that's left, yes. What I was going to say is that I thought that when Festus woke up, he was going to start chucking people so we could get some of these no-names out of here. But this ring is still pretty full.
It's crazy that these no names are still in contention for the title. Like, we don't even know their names.
Right? Riddle trying to get rid of Madman Fulton. Next person coming out, Onyx. Onyx the One. Okay, so now I need to see a match between Onyx the One and the one called Manders.
And throw Matt Hardy V1 version 1 in there.
Sidney Akeem teetering there at the hands of Donovan Dijak. Madman Fulton going toe-to-toe with, I'm not sure who that is, one of the guys I'm not familiar with. Kross is still in there. Riddle's still in there, number 1 and 2. Hammerstone is still in there. The Skyscrapers are in there. Jesus is still in there. Trevor Lee is still in there, I think. Austin Aries is still in there. Entrant 39 about to come into the ring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Thomas. Another big dude that could really start chucking some people. Huge black hole slam from Mr. Thomas. Nice, huge uppercut from him, rocking Riddle. Double chop drops Riddle to the mat.
I'm trying to guess in my head who's gonna win. Like, I'm trying to pick it out. I'm looking at everybody who's left.
Well, let's not forget, we still have one more entrant. I believe last year Rob Van Dam was a surprise entrant.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that.
You know, I know who wins the match, so I'm not going to say anything. Next, the final entrant's about to come out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is entrant number 40? Mark Coffey, the last member of Gallus. I should have thought that because I knew all 3 members of Gallus were in this and we'd only seen 2 of them. I should have been able to put that together.
I wish they had that the evolve and all that when the Gallus brothers was there. Because, geez, Cappuccino Joe and the Coffey brothers. I mean, Cappuccino Jones and the Coffey brothers. I would have made 1,000 puns if they get in there, man.
Well, the Gallus boys did go down to Evolve for a little bit before they got released. Austin Aries has just got released or got eliminated. Jesus is gone now.
That was a
Now
nice
that the
move by
last
Riddle.
now that the last person is in there, people are going to start getting eliminated left and right. LJ Cleary just got eliminated by Hammerstone.
Hammerstone elbowed the shit out of somebody.
That was LJ Cleary. Starting to thin out some of the field here. A lot of ex-WWE talent still in the ring, though, as well as Hammerstone and ex-TNA talent. You know, Kross, Akeem, Hammerstone, Coffey, Riddle, Dijak, Corbin, all still in this match.
I would like it if Dijak survives, man. Everything he's been through, he deserves it.
There's a few different people that deserve it in here. Like Hammerstone should have gotten something from TNA. Along with Jake something. Like both those dudes should have had some kind of championship in TNA, and neither one of them did. Sidney Akeem just got eliminated by Hammerstone. Onyx is gone.
There's a lot of huge people left height-wise. Like, man, people need to double team and do something.
Mm-hmm. I guess Austin Aries wasn't eliminated earlier. He's still in this thing. So there's another former TNA star that's in here. Mr. Thomas and this dude with the dreadlocks. Well, and there goes Mr. Thomas. I was going to say Mr. Thomas and this dude with the dreadlocks that I don't really know are the only ones that aren't really like former TV wrestlers. Everyone else that's left is from WWE or TNA. And what's crazy is Corbin never looked like that big of a dude until you got him in here with some of these other big dudes. And like, you see that he's like right there with them.
Yeah, you absolutely
are almost the same size, but Corbin always looked smaller.
You're absolutely right. I forget that he was that big.
Coffey teetering, Riddle teetering. Kross just eliminates Coffey. I wonder how many lumps Mark likes with his coffee. There goes Dreadlock Dude. Dijak, Corbin, Aries, Hammerstone, Riddle, Kross. Those are your final six. And realistically, you would have to think that the odds would be in the Skyscraper's favor because they're the tag team champions.
It's true.
Aries goes for a chop on Hammerstone, hurts himself. Hammerstone goes to charge in. Aries gets the boot up. Spinning discus forearm from Aries. Hammerstone lifts him up, throws him out. Aries has been eliminated via Hammerstone. Skyscraper's going right after Hammerstone now. Riddle and Kross just kind of laying back and watching. Both of them started the match. Number 1 and 2 still in here. Big boot from Dijak sends Hammerstone through the middle rope. Hammerstone not eliminated. And now we got Kross and Riddle squaring off against Dijak and Corbin.
That's like a finisher, that spinning boot, man. That was a good move.
Bishop Dyer, the former Baron Corbin, teeing off with Kross, Riddle, and Dijak. Dijak chucks Riddle into the corner. Nice back elbow smash. Trade of places, and now the former Corbin Riddle gets an elbow to Riddle. And clothesline to Kross. The Skyscrapers just doing what they do best here and decimate as the tag team champions.
If I was them, like say it was me and you, we beat everybody, and then we just leave it to us.
Pump kick from Hammerstone drops Riddle. Boot from Dijak takes out Kross, helping his partner get up now. Hammerstone looking to eliminate Riddle here. Riddle with a bump to the eyes of Hammerstone. Skyscraper's looking to double choke slam Kross. They have him up. Kross fighting back. Shots to Dijak. Shots to Dyer. Able to get free here. Super kick from Dijak to Kross. Dijak sidestepped Dijak over the top rope. Dyer now sent up and over by Kross. Both Skyscrapers have been eliminated. Kross runs over, dumps Hammerstone and Riddle. Killer Kross is the champion. Killer Kross has done it and survived 39 other men from the number one position to become the MLW champion. Scarlett's got the title. Running down to the ring now to give it to her man.
I had a feeling he was going to do it. When he came out number one, I say he's going to be the Iron Man of this. That's a trigger WWE should have pulled, man. Look at the emotion on his face, bro.
Look at the emotion on her face. To my knowledge, this is the first time he's been a world champion since they've been together. He's a former FSW champion, but that was before he met her, and I don't think the FSW championship is a world championship. He met her through WWE, so this is the first time he's been a world champion, I think, since they've been an item. Was Killer Kross even champion in Black and Gold NXT?
He might have been. Yes, I think he was.
Okay, but the Black and Gold, even the NXT championship isn't listed at or looked at as a world title. So even there, it's tricky because while he would have held the main championship, it's not a world title.
No, they don't count it when they still don't count it when they call people Grand Slam champs.
Yeah, see? And I'm not sure if they were together when he had his TNA run. I think he may have been Impact World Champion. But I'm not sure if they were a couple or dating or married at that point. So Killer Kross getting the microphone now. About to cut a promo. Kross says, well, now you got me. After all the fans chanting, we want Kross. Well, now you got me.
I know the passion's about to come out of this dude.
Says, we fucking did this. He says, I didn't do this just for me. We did this. His mom and dad are right there. Mom, this is for you. My mom beat cancer last year. She finally got to see me live. Thank God I won. That's awesome. Until next time, TikTok.
If we only lived in a multiverse, man, what could have happened with Kross?
Right? And Kross stands at the top of the entrance ramp, his video playing behind him, pyros going off, and sparklers. Woman by his side holding the title in the air.
I hope he have a good, decent run too, man. I'm glad for him.
Me too. And that is it for MLW Battle Riot.
I thought something was about to happen. Is it me or they did the Krugger thing? I meant the Contra thing for a second.
No, they did. But again, you know, that's part of their whole thing, like WCW NWO. You know, MLW Contra. It's the same type of thing.
That was good. That was good. Yeah. It's from the both matches, you know?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That was a good thing. All right. Well, thank you very much to everybody who joined us and tuned in today. Again, apologies for Walter being Avatar Man the entire time. He's just out somewhere, so he couldn't be on camera. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. I'm just going to quickly throw them up above. I'm not going to show all the different graphics there, but subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe and follow nfoster1916 on YouTube and X. Subscribe to and follow J Hebertside95 on YouTube and X. Follow The Wrestlefish on X. Follow Casa D18 Studios on YouTube, Casa D18 Studio on the X. Subscribe to Batty for Wrestling on YouTube. Don't be a dickhead. Subscribe to Rangers of Wrestling on YouTube. Make sure you follow SR Studios 2024 on the X. Lots of announcements have been coming up on the interview front, and there's more coming. And then,
big things coming. Subscribe to the channels, guys. Big things.
And then make sure that you subscribe to The Wrestle Collective on YouTube and Dubsy Worldwide on the X. For Walter, I am the Renegade JJ Williams. Thanking everybody for joining us and tuning in. We will catch you guys next time.